I think this is everybody. So thank you all for joining us. This meeting is being broadcast out live on WCAT's Facebook Live page, just so everybody is aware. It's also being recorded for future broadcast. So I want to call the Friday, April 10th meeting of the Wakefield School Committee. It's a special meeting with just 2 line items about the WEA contracts. I'll start with we don't have a flag to pledge really right now, so I'll start with the mission statement. And the vision of the Wakefield Public Schools is to graduate students who are confident, lifelong learners, who are respectful and caring members of their community. Our mission is to prepare students for college, career, and community by providing rich and challenging curriculum, high quality instruction, and educational experiences that meet their individual needs and interests. As you all have received copies of the draft contracts, there is a 1-year contract that will cover the year we are currently in. And then there is a 3-year contract that will pick up beginning next September and can go on for 3 years. You've all had the opportunity to read it and ask questions. Can we start with a motion and then we'll have discussion?
Move that the school committee approve a 1-year contract for fiscal year 2020 as presented.
Second.
Okay, so motion's been made by Amy Purcell and seconded by Tom Markham. Any discussion?
No.
Everybody's had their questions answered. It seemed pretty straightforward to me. So motion's been made and seconded. We've been asked to do all roll call votes since it's a virtual meeting. So Judy, if you could do the roll. You have to unmute your mic, please.
Mr. Markham?
Yes.
Ms. Fortier?
Yes.
Ms. Baer?
Yes.
Ms. Purcell?
Yes.
Mr. Callahan?
Yes.
Ms. Guida?
Yes.
So motion carries unanimously. We should note that Mr. Flynn has abstained from attending the meeting and did not wish to participate with the contract. Okay. Also, for the second contract, the 3-year contract, we have a motion, please.
Move that the school committee approve a 3-year contract for fiscal year 2021, fiscal year 2022, and fiscal year 2023 as presented.
Second.
Okay, motion's made by Mrs. Purcell, seconded by Mr. Markham. Is there any discussion?
No.
No.
Okay, everybody had their questions answered in advance. That's great. So roll call vote on that again, please.
Okay. Mr. Markham?
Yes.
Ms. Fortier?
Yes.
Ms. Baer?
Yes.
Ms. Purcell?
Yes.
Mr. Callahan?
Yes,
Ms. Guida?
Yes.
so that motion passes unanimously. Okay. Future dates and agenda items. We will have a meeting of another virtual meeting of our regular school committee meeting on Tuesday, April 14th, 7:30 p.m. at our usual time. The link will be sent out to you by WCAT for that. Also, members of the Finance and Facilities Subcommittee, I was speaking with Doug earlier today, and we would like to meet on Thursday, April 16th at 8 a.m. Is that okay with you?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so that'll be we'll have that meeting set up as well. Doug will set that up and send you the Zoom link for that.
Thank you.
Okay. Any further comments, questions? Tom?
So I would just like to make a comment, both for obviously for the committee as well as the community, that it's really a wish of thanks and gratitude toward the teachers, toward the teacher leadership, as well as the rank and file, both for everything from their patience to their professionalism, This has been as we know and as communities come to know, we had some good days and we had some bad days. But all along, we had some really constructive conversation. We didn't always agree. We didn't always disagree. But at the end of the day, we never lost the focus on students and teaching and learning as the priority. It was a different negotiation time. We are living in interesting times anyways. This perhaps was reflective of that. But at the end of the day, we have a contract that we should be proud of. We have a contract that's good for teachers, that's good for the Wakefield Public Schools, and most importantly, it's good for students. We still have some work to do in the types of priorities that we as a committee set out 1.5 years ago to continue to reach certain goals and aims. The teachers obviously have goals and aims, both as a profession individually and as a union. And we'll continue to work on those. All of that really being said, even though we needed to go 6 months into a school year without having a contract in place, so now here we are, middle of April, so really 8 months or so. But be that as it may, at the end of the day, something we could all be proud of, an improved process. Let me also say, if I could, on behalf of the Labor Relations Committee, real thanks to Doug and his team, from Cara to Christine, certainly even last year to Mr. Piffling, who's no longer with us, but certainly was a huge contributor to the process. Just really everyone that sat on negotiations and everyone that supported the negotiations in the background. It was not an easy, really 1.5 years. And there was a lot going on. But at the end of the day, at the end of the day, we have something that we should be pleased about. The times that we're in with the virus, and we don't know what the impact of that is going to be in the short term or the long term. I think it's probably fair to say that we may need to be revisiting parts of the budget as a whole. But at the end of the day, the contract as it stands is a good document. It's a document that is supported by teachers' work, supported by the vision of the Wakefield Public Schools, meaning our expectation of teachers, and it's affordable. The context of what affordability is may change over the course of days, weeks, and months. We don't have a crystal ball on that, and we may have to come back and revisit parts of our budget. But I think we should be proud of the document that we've arrived at over 1.5 years and that we voted unanimously on today. And also, we should probably have noted at the beginning of this meeting, and I apologize for not doing so, the teachers on earlier this week very overwhelmingly voted in support of both of these contracts. So the teachers as a collective, and now the school committee as a collective, have overwhelmingly supported this work. So I just wanted to make that as a very general but sort of wrap-up commentary about, but certainly thanking everyone that has been part of this, and for everyone's patience and professionalism, along the way. So thank you.
Thank you, Tom. Rather than go through a roll of anybody else have any wrapping up comments that they'd like to make? Doug.
I think I would like to just echo some of Tom's sentiments, and I'd also like to especially thank Colleen and Tom, the subcommittee that has worked on the admin side for over 1 year on this, right? And so this is these two documents represent a year's worth of effort and time, and I think Tom's words, I don't think can be understated. I think the collaborative efforts of the teacher leaders, the union president, Will Cavanaris and Florence Martin leading their team, I think really did a great job. And I think we ended up in a good place, both in terms of having an improved teacher contract, but also improved relationships as well. So I just want to say thanks to all that contributed there.
Great, thank you, Doug. Okay, so we'll have a motion to adjourn, I guess.
Okay, move that the school committee adjourn its meeting of April 9th, 2020.
10th.
Today's the 10th. It is Friday, right?
Yes.
Yes.
I knew that when I read it, but I'm like, oh no, what day is it? Okay, you want me to redo it?
Yes, please.
Okay, move that the school committee adjourn its meeting of April 10th, 2020.
Second.
Motion's made and seconded. Judy? You're on mute, Judy.
God bless you, Colleen.
Bill.
There you go.
Mr. Markham,
Yes.
Ms. Fortier,
Yes.
Ms. Baer,
Yes.
Ms. Purcell,
Yes.
Mr. Callahan,
Yes.
Ms. Guida.
Yes.
Okay, well, thank you, everybody. I know mid-afternoon on Friday, on Good Friday, was not necessarily the best choice, and but I appreciate you all being here, and we will reconvene our next meeting on Tuesday. I'll see you all then. Have a good weekend.
Thank you.
Take
Bye,
care.
everybody.
You.
Bye, all.
Bye.